Is that really the best you can do?
Sorry.
He's trying.
I've never been very good with them.
Yeah.
Babies?
People. Yeah.
Brothers, they are something else.
What's going on, it's your boy Syntell with the Intel, and you can already see Rekkai is in the building. What's going on, champion?
Hello, governor.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Sherlock, season 4, the real season premiere. I know some of y'all might be looking at this a little weird because we kind of did a season 4 earlier premiere, but it was an in-between, but this is actually really considered episode 1 of season 4. So make sure you stay to the very end because you already know me and Rekkai. We're gonna chop it up, have a bit of a back and forth, if you will, over the things we've enjoyed and over some of the things we may be scratching our heads about. So without any further ado, let's get started. That he is. Sherlock is very much so a murderer. But he had
Sherlock
a reason.
about that thug life.
Yeah, man.
Merry Christmas!
He pulled the Roscoe out and was like, I need to talk to you for a second.
And then he told him Merry Christmas. Like, he might as well say rockabye, baby.
Oh, savage world. Woo!
I've only been gone 4 minutes.
Well, I certainly hope you've learned your lesson.
4 minutes feels like 3 years.
The privilege.
She is classified beyond top secret.
In case you didn't know, this episode is called The Six Thatchers.
Going to the Prime Minister and way beyond. Charles Augustus, are you tweeting?
No.
Give me that.
What? No, get off. What are you doing? Get off. What?
Give it here.
Look at these brothers. Well, that's what.
Will you take this matter seriously?
I am taking it seriously. What makes you think I'm not taking it seriously?
Hashtag, oh, what a beautiful morning.
Now I'm back in a nice warm office with my big brother and... Are those ginger nuts?
He's
Squirrel.
wildin'.
You're high as a kite. Natural high, I assure you. Totally natural. I'm just glad to be alive.
Oh, yeah, you on that sauce, buddy.
It's a lovely day. Go for a stroll, make a paper airplane, have a nice lolly.
Nice lolly, I suppose.
He got the munchies, so you might be on that green.
Favorite.
Well, really,
Yeah,
I shouldn't.
whatever he's on, he's high as giraffe ass. So
We do need to get on.
Yes, of course.
get on with it.
So superb.
Oh, he didn't even put the gun to his head.
I was supposed to have shot him then.
Some over-eager squaddy with an itchy trigger finger, that's all.
Ah, word. That's how they gonna walk that back?
It is now.
Wow.
Remarkable. How did you do it?
We have some very talented people working.
I bet that.
TV screen in the lounge. Rest assured, we have the tech to
Oh.
doctor a bit of security.
Oh, they doctored it. Okay.
You're off the hook, Mr. Holmes.
Murder.
Home
Wow.
and dry.
Wow.
Okay, cheers.
Boy.
Must be
that
nice.
privilege is
Yeah,
wonderful.
that's what I'm saying.
We brought you back to deal with this. What are you going to do?
Wait.
Wait?
Of course, wait. I'm the target.
He said, what am I going to do? Nothing.
I always know when the game is on. You
Oh.
know why?
Why?
I'm Sherlock.
Because I love it.
Okay. I love the game.
We're back,
He's
ladies
a
and
Kobe.
gentlemen.
He's the Kobe Bryant of high-functioning sociopaths. Okay. He's the white mamba.
So, in case you didn't know, this episode aired in 2017. So, they be taking some big jumps.
Mm-hmm.
So what about Moriarty then?
Oh, I have a plan. I'm going to monitor the underworld, every quiver of the web.
Back when iPhones only had one camera.
Like you always do. Awesome, isn't it? Sherlock, it's never twins.
He is tweeting his tail off.
The heart medication you're taking is known to cause bouts of amnesia.
Yes, I think so.
What's up with the Twitter? That is annoying.
You can't arrest the jellyfish.
You could try it.
We did try.
Yeah, that is infuriating. At least turn the sound off. Woo! That ticking sound. For real, throw that phone out the window. Dang. It's a lot of chaos.
Let's have a look. Oh, she's so beautiful.
These episodes came out in 2017.
Yep.
But I'm pretty sure because they had already filmed them.
Yeah, we've gone off
At
that.
this time,
Yeah.
those two, Martin Freeman and her, are divorced in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, but there'll be cake when you do it.
I'll get back to you.
Father, we ask you to send your blessings.
Is he really?
Is he solving cases on Twitter?
Yeah. But the fact that he's
What is
missing the
going on
world.
here?
Wow.
Of the world. Rosie for short. Didn't you get John's text?
Oh my gosh.
Did any text that begins hi?
No idea why people think you're...
He deletes any text that begins with hi.
You fail to connect actions to their consequences. Now, for the last time...
He's
He
talking to the
talking
baby.
to the baby.
Yep.
Yeah! I know his baby's gonna be like, man, the hell with you, little buddy. Tweet that. Straw says he has a belter. What's a belter?
I have no idea. I was wondering.
Apparently have not picked up enough British terminology.
Don't do it.
Don't. What are you doing?
No, it's a Skype call.
That's a statue of Margaret Thatcher?
Is that who that is?
Altitude?
I'm in Tibet. Didn't you see the mountains?
Well, never mind mountains. Your mother wants to know if you're eating properly.
He's not in Tibet. That picture is fake.
Guys here don't believe I've got a Power Ranger stuck to the bonnet. Could you take a photo and send it?
Yes, I can do that.
What the heck?
Unfortunately,
Damn. Damn. What?
the drunk guy
There was no problem.
managed to pull him out.
Barely inconvenience.
What? The body in the car, dead for a week.
Oh, this is a good one. Is it my birthday? It gets boring if I just solve them all.
Yeah, you say that, and then John blogs about it, and you get all the credit anyway. For something you didn't do.
Well, I think you've hit a sore spot, Sherlock.
Like I'm some kind of credit junkie.
Definitely a sore spot.
So you take...
My man feeling some kind of way about that. Giles.
Just kidding.
Okay. I'm about to be what?
Greg, he don't know his name.
You there? I know. So how's it going then, fatherhood?
Oh, good. Great.
Yeah, mate.
He knows my name.
Maybe woken up at all hours to obey his every whim. Must feel very different.
Swapped one baby out for another.
You having a little joke?
Never a word of thanks.
What does he think? Any theories?
I texted you the details.
Yeah, 2 different types of...
Look at her. She's still mama-ing and sleuthing all at the same time.
Pleased at what a receptionist picks up. They know everything.
That's because most women are amazing. They can multitask like that.
Oh, the ghost driver.
Don't give it a title.
People like the titles.
The titles.
Give the people what they want.
That's right.
Most people.
Bizarre enough, though, isn't it, to be him? I mean, it's right up your Strasse.
Right up your Strasse.
Never heard that before either. That's new.
If anyone can throw any light into this darkness, surely it will be you.
Well, I believe that I...
Uh-oh.
Well, Charlie was our whole world, Mr. Holmes.
Oh, there goes Margaret, Miss Thatcher.
I don't think we'll ever get over this.
No, shouldn't think so.
What's the thing with Margaret Thatcher?
Well, I mean, the name of this episode is called The Six Thatchers, so
Yeah.
we better find out.
Which, once I saw that it was about Margaret Thatcher, it's not where I thought it was going to go. Thatcher is also the name for a person who fixed roofs.
Huh.
But I mean, even though they don't thatch anymore.
Sort of shrine, I suppose, really. Bit of a fan of Mrs. T, big hero of mine.
So are there 6 artifacts on the table? 6 items?
It's
Wow.
Margaret Thatcher, the first female prime minister.
Keep in mind, it's the same dude that thought the planet was flat.
Yeah.
Right. Female?
For God's sake.
He don't.
It is worth letting him do this.
Is your friend quite mad?
No, he's an arsehole, but it's an easy mistake.
Some little bastard smashed it
No,
to bits.
he's an arse.
In fact, this is clearly a waste of time. If there's
I
nothing...
know what happened to your son.
You do?
Oh, now you won't be quiet.
How'd you notice that?
I like the arrogance to ignore details. I'm not the police. Miss Gap here. After all, he was in Tibet.
Yes.
No.
No.
You called it. It was a fake background, like you said.
The conversation was, in fact,
But I caught it just because of the way he was dressed. I don't give a damn who you are. If you ever been to Tibet, you're not dressed the way he was. Hell no.
There were two types of vinyl in the burnt-out remains of the car. One, the actual passenger seat. The other,
And that phone call to get him to send a picture is some kind of Trojan horse.
effectively a costume.
Oh, to make it look like he was a part of the seat.
It's nothing. Probably just the altitude.
He died there and then.
In the costume? That sucks. But then why'd the car explode?
Oh, okay. Well, no, because another car came and hit it a week later.
Until...
Okay, I did not see that coming.
when the two cars were examined.
What kind of car they got? Like an old Ford Fiero? Them cars just don't explode like that.
Quite dead for a week.
I don't know. Some of them old Fords, though, you can fart on them cars and they blow up.
Really, I'm so sorry.
But
Mr. Rosberg.
I thought they fixed that ever since the Pinto. He was out in a driveway the whole
Just
damn time.
stanking, just sitting there, stanking and rotten.
Now, please.
That was a nice wipe.
Rather arrogant, I thought.
You thought that?
I know. Why am I looking at this?
Mycroft is hilarious.
Looks very fully functioning.
Is that really the best you can do?
I mean, he's trying.
Been very good with them.
Yeah.
Babies?
People. Yeah.
Brothers, they are something else.
I'm sure. Maybe it's Moriarty. Maybe it's not.
I know it's probably going to fall back to whatever that poem was at the beginning of the episode, which I still haven't been able to completely process.
Of what?
Absolutely no idea.
I didn't like that transition.
That's a statue of Margaret Thatcher that was looking at the mother thought was looking at her at the party.
Yeah.
Or you have a shrine dedicated to another person in your house. Bananas.
I mean, he loves a really tricky case.
Yeah, he does.
Or that each will be your last. Anything to add, John?
Whoa.
John?
Yeah, listening.
Don't be so hard on yourself. You know it. Tell your little contributions.
Watson is hilarious.
Helping Mrs. H with her Sudoku. What about my girlfriend?
He said that's been there since 9 this morning. He never noticed.
I've withheld this information from you until now, Mr. Kingsley, but I think it's time you knew the truth.
Okay.
About to eviscerate him.
Well, you thought she was having an affair. I'm afraid it's far worse than that. Your wife is a spy.
What?
No, of course not. His wife left him because his breath stinks and he likes to wear lingerie.
Oh, don't.
And he likes to wear lingerie.
Hell
Just
no.
the bras? Come on, man.
Having fun.
Wow.
While I can.
While I can, does he think he's gonna die?
He said, "Boys, Pearl, get out."
Okay.
The heck is the statue?
Different part of town. You were right. This is a thing. Something's going on.
This is my game face. The game is on.
Is it a foot?
It's a foot.
They obsess over one thing and they can't let it go.
No, no good. There were other images of Margaret. Margaret? No, he's got a lunch date with a brunette forensic officer lady he doesn't want to be late for.
Who told you?
Trust me, though, she's not right for you.
Madness.
She's not the one.
Well, thank you, Mystic May.
Who's Toby?
There's a kid I know, hacker, brilliant hacker, one of the world's best. Himself into serious trouble with the Americans a couple of...
That's a kid?
security system, and I managed to get him off the charge.
He hacked the Pentagon.
So we agreed we would never bring Rosie out on a case.
No, exactly. So, don't wait up.
Ta-ta.
So I texted her.
Hang on, Mary's better than me.
Well, she's a retired super agent with a terrifying skill set. Of course she's better.
Yeah, I mean, I was about to say, did you miss a couple episodes? Like, that's what she does.
Oh, what do you think, Sherlock? Should we take him with us?
John or the dog?
That's funny.
John? Well. He's handy and loyal.
That's it.
I feel it.
I'm Moriarty.
Has to be him. It's too bizarre. It's too baroque.
It's too baroque. Huh.
No, man.
Too Obama? Something too baroque. I've never even heard that term used before.
Damn. Somebody really got issue with Miss Thatcher.
Mm-hmm. Somebody need a hug.
Notice what?
Little 666 on a forehead.
Yep.
Yeah, can't she?
Welcome to the suck.
Come in, darling.
I don't miss those days. None.
Must be on cue. I'm surprised they didn't show them about to have some sexy time and that's on cue. No, you shall not have fun.
It's slow, far too slow.
Well, I'm still being slow over here, so if you wouldn't mind.
Slow but lucky, very lucky.
Lestrada's like, if you slow, then I am turtle.
Yeah, then I stopped moving.
It's a nice little spot. Very Hollywood.
Yeah.
So there's got to be something inside those busts, like that somebody's looking for. If they sent out a batch of 6 and send them in 6 different places.
You have things to do, I'm afraid.
Oh, that was kind of cool.
You need to get to bed.
Yeah.
Somebody's looking for one that's got something in it. Can't be a batch of that coca. The coca. Is that Sherlock in that house?
He's got a Sherlock kind of swag. Yeah.
Yeah, because they'll never have that overcoat like that. Like,
all right.
because he be telling you stuff, this stuff is cool. It don't be.
It's simpler to take out your grievances at the polling station.
Okay.
Oh. Oh.
All
little
right.
fisticuffs. Oh.
Okay. Wait a minute, Sherlock got some squabbles on him.
Sherlock, that's what I was just about to say that too. Sherlock got a little squabbles.
Who is this dude?
No to hide your precious cargo.
Little black dude.
You find yourself in a workshop, plaster bust at the...
I've seen that dude before too. Oh.
Such force and aggression. Now you can't choke him out and drown him because then dead men answer no tales.
That part. Ugh.
Good. Nice chest punch. Make him expel all the air in his lungs. Oh.
I'm about to waterboard this dude. Get waterboarded.
This is the secret CIA techniques of the WWE.
Ooh, I know that scene had to suck to shoot. Stuck in water all day, get cracked in the head.
Woo! You got your ass beat with a Thatcher.
For me, the black pearl of the Borgias.
Nope. Oh, isn't that what's her name's Mary's card that's supposed to be burned? Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought it was burned.
Watson threw it in the fireplace.
Yeah.
There's another one.
You do, don't you? You know the bitch.
Oh, wait a minute. Old partner?
She betrayed me.
Yup. Man, me and Mary have to have a real long talk.
I'm the man who's gonna kill your friend.
I knew he was gonna say that. It's so cliche.
It must be only personal because he would have killed Sherlock if it was just like, you know, whatever kind of situation.
Yeah, he'd have been better off if he killed Sherlock.
Yeah, but me and Mary would have the long talk. I'd be like, yo, you still got some loose threads out here.
Yes, Yuri. Don't antagonize them, darling.
Well, what else is there to do?
So is that the same heart flash drive, or is that more than one?
It's got to be more than one because one of them got burned.
I've got ammo.
Ammo?
Damn, that came in like gangbusters. Man.
They dropped in like this is money heist.
Oh, Call of Duty ass. Oh, that's what it stands for. So it's not just information on her, it's information on all of them.
Oh, I let that chopper sing.
What do we do?
Why would you show your face?
Or maybe that's where the scarring and stuff on his face came from. He said, got her.
I mean, for Mary to be a secret agent, she really did make a bad choice by hanging around one of the most public men in London.
But you see, the only thing that she was in that's pictures of is the wedding. She probably stays low.
Ah, okay. So that's how it got into Thatcher's. Okay. Wonder what happened to the other two members of their crew, though.
Thought they died.
Okay.
And there was only them two left. Like them dudes right there showed up, shot them, and it was them two. That's when they pulled up their mask. And she's like, "We died," but they didn't know that she was gonna pull a whole don't mess with the Zotan. Like
Each containing aliases, our background, everything. We could never be betrayed because we had everything we needed to destroy.
those letters are their initials.
Yeah.
That was 6 years ago. Feels like forever.
I don't know, man. I didn't see the other two bodies fall.
I thought they got killed before that part right there.
Oh my God, that's AJ. That's him. Well, he's alive.
Yeah, very much so. He said you betrayed him.
Oh no, that's insane.
Well, it's what he believes.
Yeah.
And he's had 6 years to bake that idea into his head. Right now, words will not make him.
There's something in my past would come back to haunt me one day.
Yes, well, he's a very tangible ghost.
Them ribs is tender.
You do. I made a vow, remember? Stay close to me and I will keep you safe from him, I promise you.
That's funny. He gonna keep the assassin safe.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I think she's a lot more qualified to take care of herself than you are.
But she's vulnerable though.
What do you?
Well, I guess the same as Sherlock.
There you go.
Oh no.
Got him again. She keep getting you with the okie doke.
You just look after them until I get back. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Like, does she just like keep knockout fluid with her in her back pocket everywhere she goes?
I was just thinking the same thing.
She
I
about
was
to
like,
go
what
get the
kind
baby
of stuff does
huggies,
she?
and she got the knockout fluid in the back pocket.
Yeah, the baby start crying. She's like, you know what? I had enough of this. Sleep. Your baby's sleeping so good. She probably got a false tooth.
All of
I mean,
that.
because clearly she got a bat cave. Like,
Indeed. Well, that's news to me.
Is it?
Hostages, but it all went horribly wrong. And that was that. We stopped using freelance.
that's the exact same words that she used. She said it all went horribly wrong.
Not on my watch.
There was something else.
Mycroft be funny and whimsically funny, but he's dangerous as hell. Ammo.
Oh yeah.
You don't have many favors left.
And I'm calling them all in.
And if you can find who's after her and neutralize...
He's like, I did just get you off for murder.
Yeah.
Difficult to tell the difference these days.
Uh-oh. That's because
Made
you're
a
changing.
promise. A vow.
Oh, Sherlock, you're becoming more human.
Truly terrifying. Swore I would never fly again, yet here I am.
Everything okay, madam?
She's hilarious.
Relax. Oh, okay. Relax. She said relax.
Her the Jersey accent.
That's her mark.
In the war.
She's funny.
Oh my God.
I was like, oh, not her again.
You have a very kind face. God will smile on you.
He's like, can somebody else get a Jersey Shore auntie?
Sherlock, hanging off my gun arm. I'm sorry, my love.
Hanging off my gun arm.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
You're completely at my mercy.
Mr. Baker, well, that completes the set.
You did all of that and Sherlock already beat you there.
Said without saying. How many more times, Mr. Sherlock?
Oh, hi, Mary.
We just had a whole
Happy family.
10-minute montage scene of her.
Child present.
Look, she was about to say, how
How did you get in?
Green, would you be so kind as...
That's funny to me.
Nice to meet you, Mrs.
Oh, she went all
That's
that.
hilarious. Not even Sherlock Holmes
Had the
knows
Jason
the role of
Bourne
a guy.
music,
He's
all
like,
that.
But they're really difficult since that I just stuck a tracer on the inside of the memory stick.
Smart.
The mathematics of probability.
Believe that?
Feasible.
Yeah, it sounded good, didn't it?
In the memory stick.
Yeah, that was my idea.
You can't run from this love.
You can't run from
Yeah, you part of the crew. All right, new location. Spend that money.
Spend that budget.
Yeah.
You said it was your initials.
I mean, one of them was.
Yeah, I mean, she is a super spy.
I always liked Mary.
Yeah, me too. I used to.
Rosamund, Rosie. She named her daughter after.
Are supposed to do. Work things through.
She's like, this is what I do. This is my bag.
Yes. Yes, of course.
It's like
Mary, I may not be
You don't
telling
get,
her- it's
you
like
don't
telling
get
LeBron-
credit for not knowing how to do that.
a bit better than you give me credit for.
Yeah,
Most of the time.
but that's like,
That
telling LeBron you're gonna help him in a pickup game. You'd be like,
I don't deserve you.
He's like, with what? The water? My towel.
I will keep you safe.
I didn't even see him back there.
I might as well have you.
It was always just the four of us, always, remember?
Do you know how long they kept me prisoner? What they did to me? They tortured Alex to death.
That day at the embassy, I escaped. But I lost sight of you too, so you explain. Where were you?
Eventually they forgot about me, rotting in a cell somewhere. 6 years they kept me there.
Damn.
How the clever agents had been betrayed.
That sounds like a
Brought down
plant.
by you.
Yeah.
You know I'll kill you too. You know I will, AJ.
But you think I care if I...
Look, I don't care. Yeah, I don't care.
What did you hear, AJ? When you were a prisoner, what exactly?
That part. That's what I want to know. That sounds like plant stuff to me.
You betrayed us.
They said her name?
Yeah, they said it was the English woman.
Oh, come on. Word.
Said it was the English woman. He's like, I was just bringing y'all some tea. What the hell?
Naturally, he assumed it was Mary.
Couldn't this wait until you're back?
I'm telling you, man, them other two ain't dead. I'm sticking to it. It's my story and I'm sticking to it.
There was only a voice on the phone, remember, and a code word.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then who the hell are the other two?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm wondering.
You better be right, Sherlock.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't get any of that.
I mean, I don't know Latin. So.
Yeah.
Oh, her. She wanted to call in. She sent the call.
What?
She was the one where it went horribly wrong. She made the call.
Well, I think they're nice. Nice eyes. Look,
Thank you.
look.
You see him flex, show his ring.
What's this?
This is me.
Thank you. Cheers.
Hey, you know, sometimes it feels good to know you still got it, though. You know.
Yeah.
I ain't saying act on it, but you know.
But
like, yeah,
fooling
still
with
got it,
Mary,
then throw it
that's
away.
a plant. Just throw it away.
Just throw it away. Yeah. There you go. Throw it away, Doug. Word? You gonna call it? Huh. Well, John, you sly dog, you.
Now, you think we'd have noticed?
I think all that's a setup too. Like,
Yeah, can't she?
I'm having a hard time with that being an actual choice for John Watson.
I feel you.
Like
It's
everything
very out
we've
of
seen
character,
about
right?
him over the last,
Yeah.
it just. So this right here suggests like,
But you know, I mean, people make mistakes.
Do you make a mistake when your wife is an assassin and you know it?
I mean, listen, I'm not saying I'd have made that mistake. I'm just saying human beings make mistakes. There's no way in the world I'd have done that.
Not when your wife is a very accomplished assassin.
There's no way.
Yeah.
And she's smarter
You'll
than
never-
me. Shoot. Just no. Absolutely
Yeah.
not. No.
Yeah, you'll never even see your death coming.
There's got to be a reason, right? There has to be.
I don't like it. I don't like this shit.
But you know what? Maybe he still didn't really just let it go that his wife lied to him. Maybe he still got like a bit of a hang up.
Of course he does, because it wasn't resolved.
Yeah.
It wasn't resolved. He let it go, but he didn't. Because the whole time, even though he chose to trust her, he really wanted to look at that damn.
Then there was the Tbilisi incident. AGRA went in.
Yes.
And they were betrayed.
Not by me.
Oh, but who this? I'm sorry. I was looking at the chat, my bad.
You wound up AGRA and all the other freelancers.
Dude is stupid.
I haven't done any of the things you're accusing me of.
But you're a politician and you ran spies. Your job is to lie.
And you can't trust nobody in that job.
Mark, I was looking at Sherlock. What do you think? You supposed to be the human lie detector.
Yeah?
Yeah, just make a series of gurgling.
You know, here's the
noises
thing
at the
too.
moment.
You think Mary doesn't know about John and all this texting shit he's doing?
There's no way she doesn't know.
Yeah, she's too smart for that.
That's what I'm saying. And even Sherlock would know, right? Like, he would be able to sense something being off with his best friend.
Yeah, it's almost like Mary waiting on him to, you know what I'm saying, come clean and explain. Like,
What if that woman is another agent, one of Mary's agents, side agents, one of the four?
so perfect.
Mary.
She set him up to tell on himself.
I don't really like them aquarium underwater tunnels. It's it's just too much water. Like that, I can't do stuff like that.
Really?
Nah, I can't, man. I got hydrophobia.
I love them.
Yeah, I got.
I
No.
love them, dude.
And
But
it's
I mean, I
closed in
understand
space,
because
it's
the whole
closed in
time,
space,
the
and it's
whole
water.
time you think about what if this
breaks?
cracks? I
Yes,
get
that's
it.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
I knew this would happen one day. It's like that old story.
I really am a very.
Is that Lady Smallwood's assistant?
maybe.
I really have never liked this story.
Why did you betray us?
Why does anyone do anything?
Let me guess.
churlish to refuse. Worked very well for
It would be churlish.
I just wanted some peace, some clarity.
Oh, this is the perfect place.
The secret was safe. But apparently not.
That's how you do. You cut her hand and throw her ass in a tank.
Just let me get out of here, right? Let me just walk away.
See the way she's holding her bag? She's
She
holding a
got a
Roscoe.
Thule. Yep.
She got the. She holding a Roscoe.
After what you did.
Mm-hmm. So
Yeah,
don't
like,
let this
how-
old
How
face
you
fool
a
you.
spy?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you a spy? You didn't see that.
I done seen some things.
To please you very well.
Thanks.
For a secretary.
Yeah, see that right there behind her. That should be.
I didn't do this out of jealousy.
No.
Did I agree?
The post office there, the local clay on your shoes is very
He knows
distinctive. Yes,
everything
your
about it.
literal flat.
How do you know?
He said, "You know who I am."
Horse's shell, judging by the cat hairs on your cardigan.
See?
A widow to fill the void left by her dead husband.
Sherlock done.
Yeah.
You'll be spending your Friday nights in
She
an
getting ready to
aquarium.
shoot.
That probably accounts for the drink problem too. It's like tremor in your hand.
Ooh.
And ghosting your top lip. So
Damn.
yes. Let's say jealousy was your motive after all. All except Sherlock Holmes.
Hey, boy.
There's no way out.
She can still pop you.
So it would seem.
She gonna shoot the glass and shit.
You've seen right through me, Mr. Holmes.
But that bullet shouldn't penetrate that glass.
Maybe I can still surprise you.
Come on, beast.
Oh, she's like, I still got a gun. Oh, dang, Sherlock, you always getting shot at. Oh, that's in the heart too. Oh, she's done. Oh, that's a wrap. They really gonna kill her. Oh no, you ain't coming back from that.
I mean, I know they
She's
got a
done.
divorce, but damn.
They literally wrote her out this.
You can do better than that.
Come on, Mary. Mary.
Damn.
You gave me everything I could ever wanted.
He said, we get ready to get a divorce. Write her ass off this show.
Wow.
What living? Thank you.
Damn. And you gotta live with the guilt that you was talking to somebody else too. Oh, you gotta eat two L's. That sucks.
I'm still convinced she knew that shit though, but
I mean, I'd be disappointed if she didn't know it, but here we are.
what the hell?
Yeah, here we are. That's
Oh,
crazy.
yeah, eyes still open. Yeah, she is checked out.
Oh.
Grand opening, grand closing. Oh.
You made a vow.
She jumped in front of that bullet to save your monk ass. Yeah, it's true. You did say that you would protect her. They came back to London.
And what's crazy is she did warn him to kind of like take his foot off the gas. Like, you saying too much. Damn. Just threw all my little theories out the window. Goodness gracious. In the depths. There's sharks around. Woo! And they burned the body. Just to make sure. They're like, ain't gonna be no doubling back on this. This is permanent. Kaiser permanente.
I mean, to be honest, if there was going to be a such thing as a zombie, is that one you want to be a zombie? Hell no.
Man, how does their friendship survive this, John and Sherlock?
It doesn't.
That's the other woman in it. Just salt in the wound.
A recurring dream?
Come over, make him feel better.
That's just awful.
Talk about it?
I mean, obviously I came here, but no, I don't want to talk about it.
This is a two-way relationship, you know.
Girl, I'm done with that relationship shit.
Yeah.
You and your water out of your fancy carafe. Get that out of her.
Is that like a half a wall behind her? That's throwing me. Sorry.
Everything's hopeless.
That's weird, right?
Right? Yeah, it's messing with me.
I know that's what you must feel. But I can only help you.
What is the purpose for that?
I just don't like it.
That's not really my style.
Oh, is Sherlock getting...
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Huh.
I need to know what to do.
Fall on that side too. What kind of shit is this? I don't like this room.
That's wild.
Maybe it's not real. Maybe, I mean, but did he really go to a therapist? Is that his mind palace? Like,
maybe that you might have something with that. Maybe it's a piece of his mind palace.
Who makes a room like that?
Right.
And is Mycroft at home?
13th. The hell does that even mean?
And where the hell does he live at? What kind of...
Put me through to Sheridan, please. Yes, I'll wait.
That's his crib?
Right? That's what I said.
Oh, you're not up to it, are you?
Work is the best.
He needs something to distract his mind.
I don't know. Either that or he get back on that sauce again. We don't want that.
Oh, I brought that up. It was mixed up with my things.
And that's what you was waiting for.
Is that?
Must be.
Game is afoot.
The danger was the fun part, but you can't outrun that forever. You need to remember that.
Wondered how things were going and if there was anything
You
I
don't
could
want to
do.
see him.
Nah, can you blame him?
It's from John.
Yeah, he probably like, yeah, I'm gonna need you to kind of like just chill out and go somewhere. Yeah.
Said that he'd rather have anyone but you.
Dang.
John's life has been filled with lies and betrayal.
Yeah.
Between Sherlock and his wife, the two closest people to him in the world.
Death waits for us all in Samara. But can Samara be avoided?
If you're watching this on YouTube, you're gonna see a cut down version of our reaction because we're only allowed to show you a limited amount of picture-in-picture. But if you wanna watch the whole thing with us uncut, uninterrupted, head over to our Patreon page at patreon.com/Syntell. Become a member of this channel. You'll get access to the full uncut reaction, but you will need your own Netflix, HBO Max, or Disney Plus subscription so you can open up each episode in an adjacent window to our reaction. We'll give you a little time with a small reference video at the bottom of the screen to help you sync up the footage. And it'll be like you're watching it with your favorite pals from the internet. Yeah, bro, you all the way underwater right now. That's, that there was an interesting episode. You know, I don't think it's one of the greats. Matter of fact, I even have to say I was a little bored in the beginning, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. It was a bit of a slow burn, but man, the way it ended though, wow, the ending was spectacular. It was just the build up. But of course, you know, we're world building. You can only do but so much with 3 episodes in a season, and sometimes you got to set the stage. And in hindsight, looking at it now, I'm like, okay, they had to set all of this up so that it can be torn down around us to make her loss feel heavy. You could feel the weight of it. It left some interesting questions especially regarding John, some of the choices that he may have made. You know, leaving Sherlock in a space to kind of maybe get in touch with his humanity, realizing that, you know, the things that he does has consequences, and those consequences can affect the ones that you love. Like those kind of interesting things that are kind of being brought up. I don't know what's gonna happen with John, man. It's a tight situation. I don't know if this is a forgivable kind of thing. I can understand why John would be bitter, but then again, also this is a show that hinges on their relationship, so I do feel an inevitability towards them finally working out in some way, shape, or another. But then again, you know, this show has surprised me. How are you feeling about us kickstarting season 4?
I have mixed feelings. I do agree that it started off, it was kind of a slow burn, and we were moving towards something, and I think it was the kind of the weird some of the weird choices that they made. The whole obsession with texting by Sherlock was weird and out of place with no explanation. The whole John entertaining another woman to what ends, I don't know, to the end that she would type in there, "I miss you," means that is more than just texting. And, having these secret rendezvous with her. I don't like it. I don't like that at all. Because even, I don't know, and it's hard to think because, you compare certain properties, things that we watch, and I know that these things are not, doesn't mean anything, but, if you look at our beloved Doctor Who and Amy and Rory, and even though we saw them go through a rough patch and damn near divorce, John has went through a lot with Mary, and now he's got a baby, and he's probably exhausted. He's tired. But up until this point, even if he had let go of the betrayal and her shooting Sherlock and her the lies and find out that she's assassin, even if he had let it go, I don't think from what we're seeing that warrants, we didn't see the kind of cracks in their foundation that says, hey, you know what? I'm gonna holler at another woman. Even if the other woman, pressed up on him, is like, you know what? I'm exhausted. I got the baby. I done got real domesticated.
Yeah.
But I still got it. Doesn't mean that you carry on this whatever, this emotional, maybe physical affair. I just don't see it. And it doesn't make sense to me in a writing. Now, the action ramped up when AJ came back and the whole thing about finding out there was some more layers to Mary that we didn't know. And again, she's lying. I mean, I understand why she did it or whatever. And then to end the way we did, like, dude, I don't know what the hell is. Part of the problem is that even though we haven't seen any of these, part of the problem is my thinking has been slightly colored by hearing other people's disdain with season 4.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
It's just like if I had never watched Star Wars: The Acolyte, and I know that the internet went ham on it and they hate it, I kind of have a little bit of a preconceived notion going in, and then I'm watching it now, not fresh, but now watching, I wonder why do they hate it? And then there's almost parts where you can watch and be like, yeah, I see why they hated this shit. And it's like, oh, it's not as bad as what they said, instead of just watching it and have my own fresh take on it.
Yeah.
So that kind of has colored my thinking on this, because some of this I was like, those things that I pointed out is like, yeah, I could see why people turned on this.
Let me ask you
that whole case in the beginning with the son that died in the car.
Yeah.
What did that have to do with any of the rest of this shit? Like, like, I mean, maybe it'll come back up later, but I just.
Well, you said something that I think may color this a little bit differently. You said in real life, the woman who plays Mary and John Freeman, the actor, were together in real life.
Martin Freeman and her were married in real life.
Right.
And then got a real life divorce.
Right.
In 2016.
And
which, if they got a divorce in 2016, this episode came out in 2017.
Right.
Then they had to have been going through the process of divorcing maybe while they were filming this.
Well, that's what I'm saying. And maybe even potentially before. And who knows how these things, that could be, maybe that has a reason why it took them a year after they did episode 0 of 4. Who knows? Rewrites are a real thing. And for all we know, she could have been an essential character for the entire season. This real life thing happens and you have to rewrite. Because a part of it feels very disjointed. And like this isn't like an oddity. These things happen. I remember there was an old sitcom that was beloved, especially in Black culture, called Martin. And the first, I think, like 3 seasons were absolutely incredible. And then there was domestic kind of issue kind of thing going on between two of the main characters, and the final season was abominable. It didn't survive the real life of what was going on.
Yeah, because the two main characters who are married on the show refuse to be on camera with each other.
Right. So maybe that has something to do. I'm not speaking from a space of knowing, but I can see how that could affect something. And then, you've got this character that you have to figure out what you're going to do with. Because this episode, like we said, did start a little slow. You mentioned earlier that they had the Thatchers. Even the title of the episode is called The Six Thatchers, which in hindsight, I'm having a hard time connecting the dots of what that would have to do with anything regarding what happened in the back half of the episode.
One dude hid his flash drive in a Thatcher. They sent out 6, so he's hunting down the 6 to find his flash drive.
Sure. So my question is, I don't mind, if you get out the gate, if you get off the blocks and you stumble off the blocks, that's fine. I'm more worried about, how do you close? How do you finish? Are the writers, if this is an issue, are the writers quick enough and adapt enough in order to adjust to what's happening? And I can't lie, we only have 2 episodes left. And if they do some old, like, in the very last episode, when 30 minutes left, Moriarty pops his head up and then they solve some kind of weird random case, I'm gonna be disappointed. Because you've teased me with Moriarty with this episode. You teased me with Moriarty in episode 0, and we only got 2 episodes left and we haven't, if it's a MacGuffin, I don't like this MacGuffin. That's not working for me.
So are you saying the MacGuffin of
Moriarty
no
being alive,
Moriarty at all,
or whatever this thing is? Because at every turn we're a little bit thwarted with it. I'm hoping that's not the case. I'm hoping next episode, because they've been dangling this Moriarty steak dinner in front of us for the last 2 episodes, and to no avail. Nothing has come from it. And here we are about to be at the halfway point of season 4, and we're still kind of like, okay, well, is that going to be a thing? Is it not? You've shifted all of my emotional attention to Mary, which is, duly so. I think she does need a proper send-off. She was important of all of season 3, and they gave her a great send-off. But that's fine when you have 12 episodes, 10 episodes, 8 episodes. When you got 3, I'm gonna need you to. I'm gonna just need y'all to pick up the pace.
All the way up.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. This isn't a game changer episode by no means. But I'd be lying if I said I expected more. I didn't expect more. I did expect more. And we only have 2 more episodes. We have 3 hours, roughly, an estimate 3 hours to sew this bad boy up.
I would say that the way this episode came off, it wasn't a terrible episode.
No.
But it was definitely one of the weakest of the episodes all the episodes that we've seen. To me, it was one of the weakest. I think you're right about the rewrites. And I think the rewrite came in because you got to remember, they are adapting well-known stories, short stories, novels from Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's work to fit this particular time frame.
Okay.
So if they're adapting one of those stories, and then you have this thing that comes up is like, these 2 people refuse to be on screen anymore. They, for whatever reason, whatever happened between them, they done. Somebody got to go. And, Mary's wonderful, but she ain't Dr. Watson. It almost seems like, remember when like the Boondocks ended and there's like, you know what, we're gonna do 1 more season.
And they did it without Magruder?
Yeah, and it's like, wait, what the hell? And that's what this seems is like. This almost seems like Stephen Moffat and them was like, we knew we planned on having 3 seasons, and then it was like, you know what, you guys are renewed for 4 seasons. It's like, oh, we done shot our wad already. Like, shit, we didn't have no more stories. Like, hey, come on. Hey, you got something? You got something? Like, hey, let's think of some stuff. Like, come on. Like, they didn't have nothing. You done killed off Moriarty. Not only that, one of the better stories, a Sir Arthur Conan Doyle story that they could have told, but they shot their wad with a MacGuffin, a red herring, was where Anderson staged that scene to make it seem like Jack the Ripper was back, because that was a Sherlock story.
Huh.
You ain't even got that no more. Because, I mean, that would have been, you know what I'm saying? You could have carried that out for a few episodes and ended this season, had a really strong villain who is, you know, upper society, who's getting away from Sherlock for whatever reason. And, you know, and it's somebody throughout history that we're familiar with, and you'd have kind of forgot about Moriarty, but now you don't got that. And you and I both know story and villain, and right now we don't have either.
We have neither.
We don't have. Yeah.
It's
right now. Save John. How does, you know?
But here's
so
something
right
though. Imagine you waited 2 years. And then, that's what I'm saying. Like, imagine, and you'd be like, what? Like, we only waited a week. Imagine you waited 2 years.
2 years. No, it was 3 years.
Yeah.
Because season 3 went off in 2014. This came back on in 2017. Yeah. Remember, in 2016, about 2 years where it should have came back on, 0. They gave you that special. Yeah. You done waited 3 years for this. I've been sitting there hot as hell. I mean, wait, what? What?
Yeah.
I'm like, I know you lying. Like, okay, we didn't pull the Eddard Stark. We didn't actually kill Mary. Okay.
Oh, yeah, when they showed the body burning, that's when you knew. They was like, nah, we don't even want you coming up with any. She survived. They was like, nah, she gone, bro. She gone. Yo, big shout out to the members of the Patreon who watched this episode with us and been watching with us since season 1. If you've ever wanted to be a part of the reaction process of your favorite reaction channel, our Patreon members actually get that opportunity. There's a private section of our Discord server where you get to actually watch us and participate while we react to some of your favorite content. There's a link in the description so you can get to it super quick. I just wanted to address some of the questions that was said. Silver Horse, real simple, just said rest in peace, Mary Watson. That's pretty much all you can really say about that. They said, I still can't believe they killed her off. I also got to give Martin some credit. He acted his ass off this episode.
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
he really does every episode though.
Yeah,
he really does every episode.
He
like
shows up.
Martin Freeman has made a wonderful career of being a supporting actor, and he comes with it every time. Like, he really has outdone himself.
Yeah. Elias said, years later, I'm still so mad about this. I love the dynamic Mary, Sherlock, and John had as a trio so much. Yeah, I feel a little cheated, just a little bit, in the way they just snatched her from us in that dynamic. Like, they really, like, we got a chance to see her visit the family, have a baby, get married. Like, that's kind of really messed up, man. Like, for us, the viewers. And then for us to kind of like, you know, and we only got 2 episodes left, so we're gonna just punch you in the gut, and do you like that. That's just, woo. Frank said something that in hindsight ended up being not so true, and that was Frank said Sherlock just said it was his city. That was in terms of when they were a city we assumed was probably like, I don't know, somewhere in North Africa or Morocco, something like that. And he said, I got to go back to London because, you know, home turf wins. So Frank said Sherlock just said this was his city. I mean, he's not wrong, but he claimed it. Yeah, I mean, that home field advantage did not work out for you. That sucks.
Because he couldn't stop being him for a few seconds and running his mouth.
Yeah.
Girl's like, okay, I got something for you. You catch this bullet.
Bookish said, never been more disappointed in a character before, and that is in regards to Watson's decision to not just take the number, but to act on it. Like, brother, like you said, like there is an ego thing. You get long in the tooth, and you know you kind of get stuck in your kind of ways, and you know a little cutie pie or whatever it is winks at you or smiles or whatever it is. You know, in that moment, you be like, hey, I still kind of got it, and you keep it moving. Yeah, and you keep it moving.
Yeah, because that juice is never worth the squeeze.
It's never. You know, take the moment if your homeboys with you, be like, hey, you saw that, right? Your boy still got it, and keep it moving.
Even if you don't got a dime at home, you got about 7 good cents. You don't trade it in for a rusty penny.
You don't. So I'm with you, Bookish. That was very, very disappointing. I don't know who thought that was a good idea for a character that's so. But if you're already taking Mary from us, and then you kind of got John acting like this out of pocket, maybe we still have 2 more episodes. Maybe there's an explanation. We don't know.
Whoever wrote that thought that would soften the blow of taking Mary for us. That, you know, emotionally he might be all right. He was already back on the horse. But I'm trying to tell you, whoever wrote that shit, they was going or had went through an ugly divorce themselves. They didn't like their spouse. They didn't like their ass. Cause you don't write no shit like that. That don't even make no damn sense.
Yeah, it just doesn't sit right. Silverhorse said, how did she not hear the phone vibrate when she walked back into the room? That's in return in regards to Mary, our super spy, and Sherlock, who is literally the master of observation, not even remotely getting a hint that Watson was doing this thing. It seems a little.
I understand Mary not saying nothing. It makes complete sense. She done put that man through enough shit that she ain't gonna say nothing. You know what I'm saying? If nothing else, she wait till he come and say something to her and be like, yeah, I already knew. I was just waiting on you to say something. Like, you know, because
Someone's also said, you can think that about anything. What if a bridge breaks? What if a tunnel cracks? What if this elevator cable snaps? Screw that, enjoy life. That's in terms of me talking about my base fear.
Aquarium.
Are you taunting my base fear of water? Why did I have to make it sound country? That was a terrible choice. That was almost as bad of a choice as watching cheating. But
that Tennessee just spilled right out of you.
Listen, man, I grew up with this fear. I have a healthy respect for water in closed places, and being in an underwater tunnel is a double down nonsense. It's inexcusable. Hey, I think thank you to everybody in the chat. We have so many more questions, but unfortunately we can't get to all of them. I know we're getting a little bit closer to wrapping this bad boy up. You got any closing thoughts, Rekkai?
This sets a bad precedent for what is in store for us in season 4, and it. You know, for season premieres, where things like this should be shocking, this is disappointing. Like I said, it wasn't a terrible episode, but it was far from the excellence that we had seen, especially through season 2 and season 3. The thing with this, not only that, if you in this line of work, as much trouble and danger as Sherlock and Watson, and especially Mary, she's a damn assassin. It may not be me thrilled, but damn it, to me, you should. They have very form-fitting Kevlar vests. Like, I don't understand. You about to go meet the person who sabotaged your assassin group, and you didn't even wear a vest? Like, I know regular people got vests at their damn house. Like, what the shit?
It's a Bush League move. You know what? Hold on. If there is one thing that I did find, I was tickled.
50 Cent probably got on a damn bulletproof vest right now for no damn reason. He probably got on a bulletproof vest and no shirt just cause.
The one thing that did tickle me is the entire montage scene of Mary trying to shake all of her tails and go through all the things and all that, and then she pops up and Sherlock over there having tea. That was great. That was a piece of
what even made it better is he gave that long, convoluted explanation for how he figured it out, and then he said he ran out of words. He'd be like, "I put a tracker in the damn flash drive."
That was great.
That was fantastic.
I appreciated that. Yeah, that was good. All right, yo, that's it. That's it for your closing thoughts, man. I kind of stepped on your toes a little bit.
Yeah, nah, man. It just
Well, the good thing is that we got two more.
We got two more.
What's the good thing? We got two more episodes.
Get on the redemption
tour. To totally redeem itself. I am looking forward to hearing what you all have to say in the comments. Are we going a little too far regarding, our criticism of episode 4? Did you enjoy it? And of course, let us know what did we miss that maybe can give us a little bit more context to what we're feeling. It's always tons of fun. If you've been enjoying the conversation that me and Rekkai have been saying, and just the way we've just been chopping it up, Rekkai has this like on overdrive over on his Patreon and especially on his YouTube channel. You need to do yourself a favor and head on over there and hit that subscription button. Rekkai, can you tell the people how they get in contact with you?
Yes. Come visit me and my peculiar brand of nonsense. See me at Patreon and YouTube.com/Noop from the Ville, NUPEFROMDAVILLE. It's in the description.
Yep.
Gotta be about this. But it's gotta be about this. Thank you, Chef.
Thank you, Chef. And thank you all so much for your time. We're looking forward to getting to the next episode. All right, y'all. Take care.